I don't want to frighten anyone, but this is a moving vlog. I know. Very sprung up on you. It kind of feels like I'm just floating at the minute. I'm like on autopilot, and it almost feels thrown at me as well. Obviously, God, I'll sound like a broken record, but we've been wanting to move for a really, really long time. But the last bit's been rapid. We move in 2 days. 2 days. Today's Monday. We move on Wednesday. Does this look like a house that's moving? It doesn't, but don't fret. Basically, I'm doing what I always said that I'd love to be able to do. I feel like I just want to treat myself, and I've booked the movers that pack for you. I've heard it's life-changing. My friend Georgia moved at Christmas, which I remember when she was moving, we were hoping to be moving around the same time. That was Christmas. It's almost the next Christmas. Anyways, it's Monday, and I do need to crack on, because the main thing that the movie said was please declutter. And do you know what? It doesn't look like I have, but like, I'll give you a glance in a sec. I'll show you what I'm up to, what's going on. Obviously, this is going to be a moving vlog. I'm doing breakfast, and this is a moving vlog, so welcome to the moving vlog. Can you believe it? Yeah, I hope I have enough to show you, because technically I'm not doing much. Well, I am. That's such a lie. And obviously, at some point, I will do a tour of this place. So I can't think what I've said so far, but this place is going to still be mine, but not obviously living in it. So I'm renting it out. And to be quite honest with you, that was never, ever, ever the plan. But the market is so bad at the minute. We sold this place, and we actually sold it twice, and the chain just kept breaking. And I have heard it's really been common this year that the chains just keep breaking. And nothing to do with this place, nothing to do with us. Literally just shit luck along the chain. So like, it would be like the person that wanted this, their house get falling through, or like the house that was buying off of that person, their house would fall through. So I'm literally just doing your toast now. We're ready in 2 minutes. No, what is your obsession with eating bread? No, you've got toast. 2 minutes. Do you want an apple? No, because we're doing toast. 2-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 2-year-olds. You've just had a little bit. Choose your battles. I have no strength at the minute. Last bit. Anyway, chain kept breaking, and in the end it was like, we so badly wanted to move, we need more space, and it was just stressing me out. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're moving on the 29th. By the time we're watching this, we should be in our new house. So 8 months, but technically we're going into November because it's like the last couple of days of October. So it has been 9 months. It's a whole pregnancy. It's a whole pregnancy. And it's just been, I don't know, it's just messed with my emotions. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, so we're making toast. I'm about to make my drink. And we're going to crack on this fine Monday and do a little bit more decluttering and make it seem like we're actually moving. Because right now, if someone walked in and heard I was moving, I think they'd actually throw up. In the new house, it's a shame because you'll know from me being here, I won't do a tour, but you will obviously see bits and pieces. And one thing I'm so excited about is literally the only part of the house that I really, really want to redo and renovate, the kitchen. However, like, it's fine, it's completely livable, and I'll probably use it as it is for the near future, to be honest. But what am I trying to say? I'm so excited to have an island, because there's an island there, because things like this, such a first world problem, but I want to be able to vlog properly and like you can see what I'm actually doing. Like, can you even see what I'm doing right now? But I'm actually having my space goods, my morning space goods. This is the Glow Dust. Oh my god, it tastes so good. You know how much I love space goods. This is my non-negotiable every single day. It's an all-in-one. It's got everything that you could want to feel good from like the inside out. Packed with vitamins, collagen, and it tastes bloody good as well. This is the berry flavour. Is it just called berry? Yeah, berry flavour. And it says on front, restore, balance and protect. That's how easy it is to make. I literally just get a glass of cold water. Normally I would have ice, but my ice machine's turned off because the the weather's plummeted, I felt like it was silly to just constantly have the ice machine on, but now I like want to grab for ice more often. It's so good, it's so refreshing. You know when you have one of them just fruity juices on holiday, it tastes like that, but it's packed with, like I said, everything that you could want to help your hair, skin, nails, everything. I would stand here and list everything in it, but to be quite frank, there's a lot, but it just shows how good it is. And if you use my code SID, you can get the Glow Dust Starter Kit for just £39, and you get all the little things that you need. This whisk is so handy, it's so cute as well. The cup, obviously the Glow Dust, and you can give it a good go. And I promise you, you'll be such a fan. And it just helps with my energy and everything, which honestly, that is exactly what I need, please, because your girl's been going through it. Your girl's been going through it. 2 kids, moving. It's questioned my sanity quite a lot, to be honest. But yeah, I'll link everything down below. And it's just tasty. You know when something's good but it's tasty? Because I feel like a lot of the time you get these products and they say they do all these things, but it's not tasty. But I got you with the taste test. Cheers. Coincidentally, I've just got an order from Space Goods, and it's the new matcha, which I'm really excited to try. Matcha dust. They've literally just brought this out, so I've not even tried this. So this is vanilla flavour, so there's no need to add your syrups or anything. And again, it's got the focus, productivity and energy in it. They've always got all their goodies in. Exciting. I've never properly showed you in here, I don't think. I would have sat at this desk and had the phone propped up on my camera so that you can see me do my makeup, but I'll be honest with you, it's because it always looks like this. I have such a love-hate relationship with walk-in wardrobes. I turned a whole room into one at my old flat, if anyone remembers, and I said I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't take up a whole room. So this is Ocean's bedroom. Would you believe I'm moving in less than 48 hours? I know I keep saying it, but it's just hilarious to me. Yeah, when we moved in, there was no wall here. It was like one just big box room, and it just felt way too big to have a cot in it. It was loads of dead space in the middle. So because we've got a wardrobe in this room, this is our bedroom. Obviously I can show you a bit more now because I will do a tour when it's all empty. But these are the walk-in wardrobe. Well, it's like a dressing room area, but obviously you walk through it to get to our bedroom. And this is all Cass's. So he's got all his trainers, clothes. Essentially this is the smaller area because once we decided to do a wall, so when you glance in Ocean's room, you wouldn't necessarily know there's a wardrobe behind there. But my uncle put this wall up, and yeah, I just didn't want to take, obviously I couldn't take up a whole room because we needed a room for Ocean, because when we moved in here, I was in my early stages of pregnancy with her. So then I went for this industrial rail, and it's done the job. I've got a lot less rail space than I used to have before, and then I've got drawers down there. But it's still, I never find it like the luxury that people find walk-in wardrobes, honestly, because it's just too messy. I've not got the right behavioural mannerisms for walk-in wardrobes. So that's why you didn't really see it. That's what I'm trying to say. So basically I've just sat and gone through these drawers, and I can't think of a way to put it without sounding like I've just wasted a lot of product. But I've got a chest of drawers under this desk, and it had 3 drawers. I kid you not, I've not opened the drawer since I moved in. All full of makeup. So I've had to throw it all away because obviously expiry dates, you shouldn't risk stuff with products. I looked at most of the labels and they all pretty much said 6 months. I've been here 3 years. So yeah, I'm annoyed at myself, but you know, it is what it is. So I've just kept what I could, which is like a couple of palettes, which you can see I've never even touched them. And they're still, it's 24 months. How long is that? 2 years. So technically speaking, still out of date. But I've never touched this YSL palette. How can I get rid of that? And I never do glam like this. But if I ever did do glam and look gorgeous for a wedding or something, I'd probably grab for something like that. Anyway, yeah, because I'm booking movers and I've never done this before, that pack for you, I'm still very confused. Obviously, I've got to make some kind of order. So I'm thinking I might as well put some bits in empty cases. I feel like they're going to get here and be like, no, you didn't even need to do that. Like, we can box up everything. But I've just got my suitcase out and I'm trying to balance on Soul's Bouncer. But I'm just going to pack all my bags in here, which, to be honest, I don't use half these bags either. I need to sit down properly at some point and sell some bits. This Balenciaga bag, need to sell. Oh, what do you know? Another drawer that I've not been in since I moved here. Young love. Half of these pictures of me look like they'd be gorgeous, and they've got a massive thumbprint on them. Thank you, Cass. God, this is why I chose not to pack, because to be quite honest, I'm just procrastinating and I'm just going through everything that I haven't seen in a few years. There's like my old campaigns. Did a shoot with Quiz 4 years ago. Weird, because I just picked this up and looked through it, and then I went on my phone, and on my Facebook memory it says 4 years ago today I did this shoot. How weird is that? Wow. Pre-kids. Lovely little memorabilia and stuff that the girls can take to school. You know when you have them days at school where it's like, bring in a photo of your families and like you can build your family tree. These are the kind of pictures I'll be giving my girls to be like, this is what my mummy was like. Oh, there's some baby pictures of basically the photographer Tara that I use for like my family shoots, my pregnancy shoots. She goes and volunteers in Africa every year, and I always try and give her some bits and bobs. And one year she took loads of ocean stuff and she brought home loads of pictures. There should be more in here somewhere, of all the little kids in Ocean's clothes. So this is one of her little outfits, and it's just so cute seeing it on the little children. I don't know where to put all this stuff. I keep all this stuff, but I'm like, I just take it from house to house. I guess that's the point of memorabilia though. You're not necessarily going to look for it all the time, but it's nice to have. Mykonos with Superdry. God, I've actually had such good times in this job. I'm acting like I'm leaving job, but it's not until you look back and you're like, wow, there's been some good moments. I am the most influenced influencer you'll ever meet. Do you remember when everyone was posting about getting a 5-minute journal? This must have been in that drawer. I got this at my old flat, so I reckon I've had this 4 or 5 years. Not one page has been completed. I should do it. See, this is what's wrong with me. Because really I should throw that away because I'm clearly not using it. And I'm like, no, I'll use it. Like, because I found it now, I'll use it. How to kill your family. God, there's just so much stuff in here. I can't get rid of this iPad. I actually have problems. Basically, this iPad, I got this iPad for my 18th birthday. I'm 28, 10 years ago. I just can't. I don't even think it will turn on, to be honest. It says, happy 18th Sydney, love from Nan and Grandad. But it's like one of the last gifts my granddad got me, because my granddad passed away when I was 18. So that would have been the June, and then he would have passed away in the December. I just can't get rid of it. Anyway, let's carry on. I feel like I've made good headway. I've just thrown out like 5 big bin bags. But yeah, I'm getting to that stage now where I'm just like, what do I do with all this stuff? Like, this is my granddad's camera. Have I ever took it out of this case? I keep saying I'm going to take it to a shop and get it looked at and how to work it. I haven't. Morning, 24 hours till we move, and are we going out this morning? Yeah, we are. We need to go to a pumpkin patch, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, and I've just remembered I got this for Sol. I can hear my alarm going off. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my bag. Does anyone do that? Please tell me that I'm not the only person that has to set an alarm for everything I need to remember. I ordered, you know the Zara saga, that whenever I order Zara stuff it gets lost, stolen, whatever. Basically, when I order stuff now, I send it to the local sorting office, the post office one. That's why I'm gonna stay there. And, oh, hello. Did I wake you up? She just smiles at everything. And yeah, the Zara parcel's been at the sorting office for over a week. And I keep getting a text saying, if you don't pick it up, we're gonna send it back to Zara. I give up. Part of me's like, just send it back to Zara. I can't even remember what's in the order, but I feel like I don't trust that I'll get my refund if they send it back to Zara. So that's what my alarm's for. Anyway, I digress. We are going to, we're gonna go see the pumpkins, aren't we, gang? Anyone else got toddler and that the dummy situation's just getting worse? She never used to be this obsessed, and since she's hit 2.5, it's like she's obsessed. But yeah, I picked this up in Morrison's the other day, and literally Halloween on Friday. That is the reason why we're going to go to a pumpkin patch now, because obviously the moving starts tomorrow. We're not going to have time to get to a pumpkin patch, and I already am panicking a little bit that there's going to be no pumpkins left, because it's Tuesday and Halloween is on Friday, and also it's what am I trying to say? It's half term, so it's going to be rammed, isn't it? Isn't it? But I can't not take you, because Oshi went to a pumpkin patch when she was little. She did. Do you remember? Do you remember? If you don't take that dummy out, I'm not taking you. We're moving house tomorrow, guys. I know. It still looks messy in here. Well, I texted Georgia last... Have I said this already? I keep getting deja vu lately. I texted Georgia May, because she's done this before. Like, the whole letting the people pack for you. And she's like, honestly, like, don't overthink it. That, like, you're paying them to come in and pack for you. But obviously, I need to leave it in... Like, I can't just look like I've rolled out of bed, obviously. And there's a lot of piles of clothes and stuff. But I'm a tad stressed, she says, whilst heading to a pumpkin patch. Let me just show you how cute this little pumpkin girl looks. This is so cute. Ocean, I had you in pumpkins last year. I just didn't have time to get anything this year. I've been preoccupado. Ready? Look how cute she looks. Hello, pumpkin girl. Ocean, no one wants to see a dummy like that.
So.
You can tell everyone about school?
Yeah.
Go on then.
So.
Yeah, but tell them what happened at school. Do you like it?
I cried.
You cried. You did cry. What else did you do?
Drawing.
Drawing. If you ever wonder why they're not really in vlogs, it's because this is what happens when I try and vlog.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't get kicked.
How cute is she? Wow. Hello, pumpkin.
Hey, Pop.
Hello, pumpkin girl. Right, off we go to the pumpkin patch. You need to brush your teeth. Let's go. Oh no. Funny story. Do you want to tell it?
Hilarious story.
When I moved in, everyone was a little bit discombobulated because we could not get the sofa upstairs. And
So we took the handrail off.
Lee took the handrail off, and obviously it's been on for the last 3 years, but good job he's got the brains to tell me that it needs to come back off to get the sofa out, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Take that dummy out. But yeah, upside down house, so the sofa's upstairs and it needs to come down here. My sofa is bloody beat, just about fits down still with the handrail off. And I know you're thinking, just lift it higher, because this ceiling here is quite low. You get the maths? You understand the mathematical equation? Good evening. You will be able to hear white noise because Sol is asleep. I feel like a broken record, but I still feel a little bit like a lost cause. There's a few boxes out now, but I don't really get this whole, there's still a lot of random shit everywhere, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm just gonna have to apologise to them. If I look puffy, I am puffy. I feel emotional tonight. Don't get me wrong, I want to move so bad, but this place holds a lot of memories. It's where we brought both the kids home. Like, it's their first home. I feel like you always have an attachment, even if you have no memories there. Like, I know where my first home was. Like, I could literally drive you there. I know the full address, even though I have like very limited memories there because I lived there at a push till I was like 3 or 4. But I don't know, I feel like they'll just always know that they lived here because we'll talk about it, and if we ever drive past we'll be like, that's where you first lived. So it's just like a core memory. I don't know. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure with this, but it's a really big step up, the next house, so it's like pressure for it to just be like the perfect forever home, and obviously that's only pressure I'm putting on myself. But for whatever reason we're not happy there, or like we want to change one day, it's just like another added expense. Like, moving is hella expensive, and especially when you do like quite a considerably big move. Yeah, I just hope that, I don't know, when we found this house, in my head I'm like, I literally don't even want to think about moving either A, ever again, or B, until the kids are in like secondary school, which is wild because they're both babies. But yeah, I'm feeling everything. excited, anxious. I feel like this has been a lame excuse for a moving vlog. But I don't know, the real stuff starts tomorrow, I guess. But I'm thinking, I might put these clips together and see how much I've got and potentially start another one, which will be more of a moving vlog. But again, I'm still take a shot every time I say I'm not actually packing. I don't know, I just feel like it feels great, but it also feels a bit like I'm like just walking around like a lemon. Because you don't want to be doing too much, because you're like, what am I paying for if not? And yeah, tomorrow's a weird day because you're kind of like waiting to get the phone call that you've completed and you can go get the keys. But obviously, typical me, I've got plans tomorrow. So I'm actually going to, so random, me and my nan are going to London to have a full body scan. I joined a waiting list for a clinic called Nico, N-E-K-O, literally just over a year ago. And I can't remember how I found it, but basically I have a little bit of health anxiety. It's not as bad as it used to be. I used to be really, really anxious. I think I've always wanted my nan to have one because I just want her to be invincible and live forever. That I kind of stumbled upon this place that done like a full body check. Obviously I'll find out more tomorrow. I'll vlog it, but it'll be in the next moving vlog, which makes no sense again. So these are moving vlogs / loads of other random stuff as well. Yeah, I don't know. They must check a good chunk of things because it's not cheap. It's like £300 each. And the waiting list is crazy. Like I said, just over a year. So I think it's like the first scan in the UK that checks for like multiple things. Like you're hoping it's checking for like any, I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking it would be nice if, God forbid, there is anything that you haven't maybe found out about yet, say like, I don't even want to say it or speak it into existence. I'm not even gonna. This is where my health anxiety kicks in. I just don't want to jinx anything. But basically the point of it is you want to have good results and then say no, you're all clear for peace of mind, but also God forbid there is anything wrong, it picks up on it. So it's like a catch-22 kind of thing. But yeah, I'm kind of fascinated and I'm not excited, but like looking forward to seeing what it's all about. But yeah, we had this booked for a while, so when they told me that I could complete and exchange on the same day, I was like, oh, I can't change the scan. But I've explained it to the guys that are doing the packing up and moving, and they're just like, do your thing. A lot of people tend to leave the house when we're packing up anyway, because you're kind of, again, stood there like a lemon. But yeah, our appointment in London's at 2, and I've been told we should complete between 12 and 2, but it's fine. I'll just get the keys whenever I'm back. I don't know. I feel like I'm making it really underwhelming. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. But tomorrow's the big day. It's currently 28th of October, 2025. Over and out. Second property. Third big move, and hopefully the final.